If you're a man over 60, listen closely, because what I'm about to share could completely shift how you think about aging, energy, and even intimacy. The fatigue, the slower mornings, the lack of drive, and that quiet dip in confidence. Everyone tells you it's just age, but the truth, for many men, it's not age. It's fuel. The wrong fuel going in, and the right fuel missing from your daily life. And here's the surprising part. I'm not talking about prescriptions or complicated treatments. I'm talking about something sitting right in the fruit aisle of your local market. Yes, fruit. 3 everyday fruits, often ignored, that can quietly reactivate your circulation, bring balance to your hormones, and restore the steady energy your body has been craving. No pills, no clinics, no embarrassment, just nature's design. I'm Dr. Michelle Zion, and in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through how these 3 natural foods can help men over 60 reclaim vitality, physically, emotionally, and yes, intimately. Before we get started, if staying strong, confident, and active after 60 matters to you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and tap the notification bell, so you never miss the health strategies I create specifically for men in your stage of life. And if you find this video helpful, type yes in the comments. If not, type no and tell me what you'd like me to cover next. I read every single response. Also, let me know which country or state you're tuning in from. I love seeing how men around the world are taking their health back into their own hands. The first fruit, circulation's secret ally. The first fruit I want to share with you isn't exotic, rare, or hidden behind a supplement label. In fact, it's been with us for thousands of years, celebrated in ancient cultures as a symbol of strength and vitality. I'm talking about pomegranate. Now, let me tell you about one of my patients, Daniel. He was 71 when he came to see me. He carried himself with dignity, but I could see the heaviness in his posture. He admitted, "Dr. Zion, I just don't feel like the man I used to be. My energy is gone, my drive is fading, and intimacy feels distant." Like so many men, Daniel thought this was simply aging. But what he didn't realize was that his main issue wasn't age, it was blood flow. And this is where pomegranate becomes powerful. Modern research has confirmed what ancient traditions hinted at. Pomegranate is packed with compounds called polyphenols that nourish your arteries, improve circulation, and help your body produce more nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes blood vessels so blood can flow freely where you need it most. That's why I sometimes call it nature's circulation reset. And here's the exciting part. Men who start drinking a small glass of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice each day often feel the difference in as little as 2 weeks. Better stamina, stronger mornings, even renewed confidence with their partners. This isn't a miracle. It's your biology waking up again, supported by natural fuel your body recognizes. But the benefits don't stop there. Pomegranate also calms inflammation, supports your heart, and provides gentle relief for the prostate, which is especially important for men dealing with frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. Daniel followed my suggestion. Just 6 ounces of pomegranate juice every morning. When he returned a few weeks later, his face lit up differently. He said, "I feel lighter, more alive, and my wife keeps asking what changed." That's the power of circulation restored. So if you've been tempted to reach for quick fix pills, I encourage you, start with this. Blueberries, the artery protector. By now you've probably noticed a theme. Every fruit we've covered is doing more than just feeding you. It's rewiring your foundation as a man. But there's one category of fruit that stands out as perhaps the most powerful of all. And the secret lies not in their sweetness, but in their color. I'm talking about blueberries, and their cousins, like blackberries and strawberries. Let me explain. One of the hidden enemies of male vitality isn't age itself. It's something called oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as tiny sparks, little chemical fires, that damage your blood vessels, your nerves, and even your hormones over time. Left unchecked, these sparks create stiffness in your arteries, block circulation, and drain your stamina. This is why so many men past 60 start noticing not just lower energy, but weaker performance and slower recovery. Their bodies are quietly battling years of oxidative damage, Now here's where blueberries change everything. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, the deep blue-purple pigments that act like natural fire extinguishers inside your body. They don't just slow down oxidative stress, they reverse it. In fact, studies show that men who regularly eat blueberries experience improved endothelial function. That's the ability of blood vessels to expand and relax. Increased nitric oxide production, the exact molecule your body uses to trigger performance. Reduced arterial stiffness, keeping blood flow smooth and responsive. And when blood flow improves, everything else improves with it. Here's the best part. Blueberries don't work in isolation. When combined with pomegranate's nitric oxide boost, avocado's hormone support, and banana's energy stability, you're creating a synergy of strength. It's like rebuilding your body's foundation brick by brick, but with flavor instead of pills. And let's not forget, blueberries also support brain health. The same anthocyanins that open up blood vessels in your body also improve blood flow to your brain. That means sharper memory, quicker thinking, and a calmer mood. Things every man values, whether he's 60 or 90. So don't underestimate the berry. One handful a day could be the quiet key to keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your vitality alive. And now, we move into the fifth fruit, one that often gets overlooked, but may be the most essential for men's vitality after 60. It's rich in natural enzymes, improves digestion, calms inflammation, and has been shown to directly support reproductive health. This one isn't just a snack. It's a natural medicine. Any guess what it is? Stay tuned, because in the next part, I'll reveal it. Pineapple, the inflammation, tamer and vitality booster. If there's one thing I hear over and over from men past 60, it's this. Doc, I feel like my body is stiff, sore, and slow to recover. Even simple activities leave me aching for days. That stiffness and soreness isn't just age. It's often a silent storm happening inside your body, a storm called inflammation. Now don't get me wrong, a little inflammation is natural. When you cut your finger, when you fight off a cold, inflammation is part of healing. But when inflammation stays switched on, day after day, year after year, it starts to break you down. It attacks your joints, your arteries, even your reproductive system. It's one of the biggest reasons men lose their spark as they age. And that's why I love pineapple. Because inside that golden, juicy fruit is a powerful enzyme called bromelain. And bromelain is one of nature's most effective natural anti-inflammatories. Here's what it does. It helps calm joint pain and stiffness. It supports healthy digestion, easing the burden on your gut. It reduces swelling in tissues, including the delicate blood vessels that feed performance. It was his knees. I want to take my wife dancing again, he said. But here's the bonus. Pineapple isn't just about taming inflammation. It's also a rich source of vitamin C, critical for collagen production, which keeps your blood vessels flexible and your tissues resilient. And it provides manganese, a mineral that supports testosterone production and bone strength. Even more fascinating, some research suggests bromelain in pineapple can improve blood circulation by preventing clot formation and keeping platelets from sticking together. That means smoother flow, better oxygen delivery, and more vitality where you need it most. So, when you bite into pineapple, you're not just enjoying something sweet and tropical. You're giving your body a natural way to quiet the fire of inflammation, restore comfort to your joints, and keep your circulation flowing freely. And men tell me this all the time. Once inflammation calms down, they don't just feel younger, they move younger. They get back to hobbies, intimacy, and the simple joy of living without pain. This one has been called nature's blue pill because it contains a natural compound that directly fuels nitric oxide production, opening blood vessels and restoring performance. You've probably enjoyed it at summer barbecues without realizing it was quietly boosting your circulation. That fruit is watermelon. And in the next section, I'll show you exactly how it works. Watermelon, the natural circulation booster. There's a reason summer barbecues feel so good when you bite into a slice of watermelon. It's refreshing, hydrating, and sweet. But what most men don't realize is that watermelon is quietly working like nature's very own performance enhancer. Here's why. Watermelon is packed with a powerful amino acid called citrulline, and citrulline is the key ingredient your body uses to make nitric oxide, the same molecule responsible for opening up your blood vessels, improving circulation, and fueling strong, dependable performance. Think of nitric oxide as the body's green light. When it flows, blood vessels relax, oxygen delivery increases, and your body responds. When it's missing, you get stiffness, sluggishness, and those frustrating moments when your body just won't cooperate. Now here's the exciting part. Studies show that eating watermelon or drinking natural watermelon juice can raise citrulline levels in the blood, leading to more nitric oxide production. In simple terms, better flow, better stamina, better function. Let me share a story. Frank, a 71-year-old retired firefighter, came to me with a frustrated look on his face. He said, "Doc, my mind wants to, my heart wants to, but my body just isn't keeping up." He had already tried a few over-the-counter fixes, but they left him with headaches and nausea. Instead, I encouraged him to try something simple: a small bowl of watermelon 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes fresh slices, sometimes blended into a smoothie. Within a few weeks, he noticed not only better energy during his workouts, but also stronger, more reliable performance in the moments that mattered most. We arrive at the final fruit in this series. It's one most of you already eat, maybe in salads, maybe in sauces, but you've probably underestimated its true power. Because this fruit isn't just about circulation or energy, it's about protection. Specifically, protecting one of the most vulnerable organs for men as they age, the prostate. That fruit is the tomato. And in the next section, I'll show you why it might be the most important fruit of all for men over 60. Tomato, the prostate protector. If there's one health concern almost every man over 60 worries about, it's the prostate. And for good reason. Statistics show that by the time men reach their 60s, more than half experience some form of prostate enlargement, leading to weak flow, frequent bathroom trips at night, and that constant feeling of not being empty. But what many men don't realize is that diet plays a powerful role in protecting the prostate, and one of the most protective fruits is sitting right on your dinner table, the tomato. Tomatoes are rich in a unique antioxidant called lycopene, and it even helps regulate hormone signaling that keeps prostate tissue from growing out of control. One large clinical study found that men who consumed tomato-rich diets had significantly lower risks of prostate problems compared to men who didn't. And here's the fascinating part. Lycopene becomes even more powerful when tomatoes are cooked. That means tomato sauce, tomato paste, or even roasted tomatoes deliver more prostate protective power than raw ones. So yes, that pasta sauce you love might actually be quietly guarding your prostate health. Now we've covered all 7 fruits for men's vitality after 60: pomegranate, circulation booster avocado, hormone balancer, banana, energy activator, blueberries, artery protector, pineapple, inflammation, tamer watermelon, natural circulation booster tomato, prostate protector. Together, they form a simple, natural, powerful foundation for energy, performance, and long-lasting vitality. Now, while circulation is the foundation of male vitality, it's not the whole story, because what fuels your fire, your drive, and your sense of masculinity goes deeper than blood flow. It comes down to hormones, specifically testosterone, and here's the good news. There's a natural way to support it. No needles, no risky gels, no expensive clinics, just a simple fruit most men walk past every week in the grocery store. I'm talking about the avocado. Let me share the story of Robert, a 67-year-old retired pilot I worked with. He was healthy on paper, blood pressure under control, weight reasonable, but something was missing. He told me, "Doc, I just don't feel like myself anymore. My energy is flat, my focus is gone, and my passion, in life and in my marriage, feels like it slipped away." What Robert didn't realize, and what so many men don't, is that testosterone isn't just a lab number. It's an energy. It's the quiet force that gives you purpose when you wake up, confidence when you speak, strength in your handshake, and desire in your heart. The problem is, after 60, testosterone often declines. Not because you're broken, but because your body is missing the right building blocks. And that's where avocado shines. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the healthy fats your body uses as raw material to make testosterone. They also contain magnesium and zinc, two minerals critical for hormone balance. And on top of that, avocado is loaded with vitamin B6, which helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that silently chokes testosterone production over time. When Robert started eating just half an avocado each day, sliced over his morning toast, blended in a smoothie, or paired with eggs, he noticed a shift within a week. His mood improved, his energy returned, and he told me he felt present again, like my old self was back in the room. One clinical study even found that men who regularly included avocado in their diet had significantly healthier testosterone levels compared to those who didn't, all within a matter of weeks. So if you've been feeling like your drive has dimmed, don't assume it's permanent. Your body simply needs the right signal. And avocado is one of the simplest, most effective ways to give it that signal. Because testosterone isn't just about youth, it's about vitality. And avocado is a direct line back to that vitality, one bite at a time. Banana, the energy activator. Now let me ask you something personal. Have you noticed that your energy doesn't last the way it used to? Maybe you wake up okay in the morning, but by lunchtime you're dragging. Or maybe you push through the day, but when evening comes, when your spouse or partner is looking for your attention, your laughter, your presence, you just don't have anything left to give. This is one of the most common frustrations I hear from men over 60. They say, "Doc, it's not that I don't want to do things. It's that my body feels like it's running on empty." And that's where the humble banana comes in. Now, don't be fooled by its simplicity. This isn't just a snack for kids or athletes. Bananas are nature's energy stabilizers. Here's why. Bananas are loaded with potassium, a mineral that acts like a guardian of your circulation. Potassium helps relax blood vessel walls, supports steady heart function, and prevents those dangerous spikes and crashes in blood pressure. And when your circulation is stable, your energy lasts. But that's only the beginning. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which helps convert the food you eat into usable energy, fueling your cells at the mitochondrial level. In plain English, it turns your breakfast into strength, stamina, and drive. And here's the overlooked benefit. Bananas are rich in dopamine precursors. Yes, the same brain chemicals linked to pleasure, motivation, and focus. That's why so many men who add a banana to their daily routine report not just better energy, but also sharper mental clarity and a lighter mood. Let me share a quick story. James, a 72-year-old grandfather, told me he always hit a wall around 3 p.m. I'd sit in my chair, turn on the TV, and feel my whole body shutting down. No energy, no focus, and I'd end up dozing off until dinner. Instead of reaching for another cup of coffee, I asked him to start a simple ritual: 1 banana every afternoon, paired with a handful of nuts. Within a week, his energy crashes were gone. His wife even joked, "You're more awake than the grandkids now." That's the hidden gift of the banana. It doesn't just give you a sugar rush like candy or soda. It gives you sustained vitality. And when you combine bananas with the first 2 fruits we already covered, pomegranate for circulation and avocado for testosterone, you begin to see how these everyday foods quietly rebuild your foundation of strength. Because here's the truth. Low energy isn't a symptom of old age. It's a symptom of low nourishment. And bananas, with their blend of potassium, B vitamins, and natural compounds, are one of the simplest antidotes nature provides. So the next time you feel your tank running low, don't reach for artificial fixes. Grab a banana. It's not just fuel for the body. It's fuel for your mind, your mood, and your manhood. Coming up next, the 4th fruit on our list. It's small, it's often ignored, but it's one of the most powerful protectors of circulation and male vitality you'll ever find. This one fights oxidative stress, keeps your arteries young, and even boosts nitric oxide production, the very signal your body uses for performance.